Have you noticed how hard it is to disagree without drama involved? It is. There's a story that happened a couple years ago that illustrates this so perfectly. I was with my parents at an exhibit, and we were kind of playing tourist and going through this whole museum and having a great time, just making more memories together. And we were just about finished the whole thing, and we circled back to the desk, and we're going to say thank you to the guy. And, we had a good time. See you later, that whole stuff. Thanks so much. And funnily enough, as we were going past the desk, he launched into this really aggressive tirade of his political beliefs. Now, normally I'm not a big fan of talking about that stuff with, for no apparent reason, especially when I'm on a holiday. But in this moment, it kind of caught me off guard. And for a moment after all that nice experience we just had together, it felt like a little bit of a rain cloud was over my head right then. And usually I would just walk on by and just say, thanks so much, and let him just have his day. But on that day, I went back to the desk and I said to him, "Excuse me, sir. Is it possible that you might be open to any other perspectives on this issue?" Now, I have to admit, it wasn't that I was trying to change his mind. I just wanted to know if he was open to anything else, since he so freely shared his opinion. And of course he was not, and proceeded to carry on in the same attitude. And so I just realized we were at an impasse. So I just thanked him again and wished him a good day. And I went on my way with my family. And as I left that experience, it got me thinking about how much of a microcosm that little moment is in a very bigger picture, especially now. I think more than ever, I'm seeing more and more of that people seem to be forgetting that they can still see somebody with dignity, even if they don't agree on the same things. And I know that there's our values, that like our basic values we need to agree on. Of course, our values will determine the way that we treat people. But right now, it seems that it's harder for people to understand that we can still treat people with dignity, even if we don't agree with everything they're saying. And it got me thinking about the way that I always believe there are ways to work around things. And even when it seems like we're hitting a wall, there's got to be a way through. And there is. When you're having a disagreement with somebody, it doesn't mean the end of the road for your relationship. Even if you're not in a relationship with that person, it doesn't have to be a roadblock. You can disagree without all the drama. And here are a few ways, 3 ways in fact, to help you do exactly that. Now, one of the most easy ways to get started in that is to actually look for what unites rather than what divides. It's easy. It's the low-hanging fruit to look for what divides. Everybody can do that. There's no special skill in looking for what divides people. The beauty is looking for what unites, because as humans, we are still united in the dignity that we were created with. And I think when we lose sight of that, it's really hard to treat people otherwise, isn't it? So look for things that do unite you in your situations. Look for those things, call those out in each other, and celebrate those good things. So that's 1. Number 2, be curious for just a little longer. Now, this is a good one. Like, who does not like having a question asked of them? Like, when you meet somebody, or if you're in a relationship with somebody, how nice is it when they reach out to you and they ask you a question about you? Maybe about your life. What lights you up? What did you enjoy doing today? What was the best thing about your day? What's a highlight in your week? What are things that you're looking for? What's something that you're working towards in your life right now that's bringing you a lot of joy? What's a hard thing in your life right now? Curious questions, not invasive, just being curious and showing an interest in somebody. That's a genuine, wonderful way to actually help disarm and show that you can actually have conversations, even if there's a disagreement about a specific issue. And the last point that I want to leave you with is that you can still respect the person, even if you disagree with them. And when you take steps to actually show the person that you respect them, you may not agree with everything they say, and that is okay. No two humans on earth agree with each other on every single thing. That's part of the beauty of being human. We're not a mind meld. we are unique, and that's good. We should celebrate those things that set us apart in good ways, as long as they're good things. Celebrate those. And so respect the person. See the person over the issue. It's not just about winning. It's not just about trying to win an argument or put somebody in their place. It's about seeing another person with dignity and treating them as if they have that, because they do. So again, those three things: look for what unites you, stay curious, and the last thing that you need to do to treat somebody with dignity, even in the middle of a disagreement, right? Respect them more than the disagreement. So I hope those three things help you. I hope those three, even one of them, if they help you to be able to see somebody in a new light, to remind you that we all have worth, and it's inside of all of us. We have worth and dignity in us. I'm big on that. And I want to share that with you today in hopes that it will encourage you for your journey. So I want to thank you for watching and for being with me in this video today. This is a topic that is very near and dear to my heart, because I am very big on wanting to promote peace and let people know that there are ways to move forward, even when disagreement is in the room. So if that's something that speaks to you in our Clean Beauty for the Mind conversations, I would love to have you be part of the community. I'd love to invite you to hit the subscribe button. We're a brand new channel here, and so we're just getting going and looking for more ways to encourage each other in the way that we think, because let's face it, the way that we think informs the way that we live. And we want to make the most of this life. So thank you for being here today. And we look forward to meeting with you again or having another conversation with you very soon. But in the meantime, you take care.